There is one enthusiastic fool in every friend group. The fool is the group's sacrificial lamb. NATO is one such group and Denmark is its favorite fool. We will tell you all about it, but before that, if you are a fan of non-corporate funded free news and analysis, you have landed on the right YouTube channel. We publish 3 videos a day, first at 9:15 a.m. EST, second at 1:30 p.m. EST, and the third at 5:30 p.m. EST. So next time you see YouTube algorithm trying to present a neutral stance while donating artilleries, block it on social media. Okay, let's start. Denmark has emerged as Europe's third largest contributor to the war effort in Ukraine, following the UK and Germany. This distinction is particularly noteworthy given Denmark's population of just 6 million compared to Germany's 80 million and UK's 60 million. When adjusting for the size of its economy, Denmark's financial commitment to Ukraine positions it as Europe's top supporter in relative terms. In a move to demonstrate allegiance to the United States, Danish politicians decided to donate the entirety of Denmark's artillery, including ammunition, to Ukraine. This leaves Denmark without any artillery assets, a decision that could potentially impact the country's military capabilities for the next 5 to 10 years. Denmark's decision to support Ukraine extensively is a compromise on national security for political gains and alignment with the United States. Danish media's appetite for war makes MSNBC and BBC look like fake pretenders. Comparative analysis of newspapers across Denmark, the UK, Germany, France, Sweden, Norway, and the US reveals Denmark's media exhibits a uniquely intense focus on the conflict. Denmark's leading newspapers, Berlingske Tidende and Politiken, heavily feature discussions and expert opinions, emphasizing the sustainability of Ukraine's efforts in the war and suggesting Europe, including Denmark, is under imminent and constant threat from Russia. An example of this narrative is the coverage of a demonstration at the Ukrainian embassy in Denmark, initially presented with the implication of massive attendance, later clarified to involve only 500 participants. All were found to be Ukrainian citizens. Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen embodies everything that's wrong with Denmark. She stresses on Denmark's unwavering support for Ukraine, signals strategic choice. She underscores a belief in Ukraine's potential victory and portrays the European Union, including Denmark, as facing existential threats. She advocates for substantial military investment at the cost of social benefits. Denmark's enthusiastic support for the Ukraine in the war, despite the challenges faced by NATO forces, reflects its almost fanatical fascination with the United States that extends beyond this single conflict. Denmark's history of involvement in international military operations, including its significant casualty rate in Afghanistan relative to its population size, highlights its commitment to alliances. Denmark's strategic importance to the United States is underscored by its role in surveillance operations, notably around the island of Bornholm near the site of the Nord Stream pipeline sabotage. This incident drew attention to Denmark's capabilities and its complicity in actions serving US strategic interests. Denmark is often referred to as the unofficial member or the sixth eye of the Five Eyes Intelligence Alliance. Despite its image as a promoter of social democracy and moral integrity and all sorts of virtues, Denmark's foreign policy actions reveal a different narrative. Its willingness to support US military objectives even when they conflict with its publicly declared stances, such as its position on nuclear weapons and the use of Greenland for missile bases, illustrates a pattern of behavior that prioritizes strategic alliances over public declarations of neutrality or peace. This duality in Denmark's international stance, projecting a humanitarian image while engaging in activities that support war and surveillance, raises questions about the true nature of its commitments and the moral implications of its actions on the global stage. The perception of Denmark in the global south, where its humanitarian efforts are more visible, contrasts sharply with its behind-the-scenes military and intelligence roles. For now, it is safe to declare that Denmark has drained all its resources and donated all its weapons to save Ukraine. Danish people, you say? Well, who cares about that?